I got my first prop when I was about 14 or 15. It was a pair of tube socks and lacrosse balls. I had no idea then, when I was standing at the register of that dollar store in Las Vegas, that the flow arts would become a much bigger part of my life than I'd expected. To me, I think the most important aspect of the flow arts is resistance to failure. I mean, some people, they can't handle failure, so they'll never really try something new unless they're already good at it. Take the 3-beat weave, for example. That was my hardest to learn. If I'd given up after those 4 weeks when I still couldn't wrap my mind around it, I really don't know where my life would be today. Flow is everywhere. Flow plays a part in almost everything that we do, even in something as little as playing a video game or writing an essay. You just get so immersed in the task at hand that the rest of the world and the distractions that come with it just melt away. Once something plays a large enough role in your life, it begins to branch out into nearly everything you do. Flow not only applies to so many of our actions, but these actions have applicability to others, and you really learn to learn. I'd never touched video editing until I'd gotten in the online spinning community, and we'd begin to trade combos, challenge one another, teach each other moves, or just show each other where we were at. But through the flow arts, I started learning to do just that. The flow arts came to me at a time when I needed them the most. As I said earlier, I was quite young when I started learning, and at the time, my parents and myself were living in Las Vegas. Something horrible had happened to someone close to me. It was a terrible thing to go through. I was never going to see them again, and I'd given up on nearly everything. There was nothing left for me. Honestly, I needed a distraction. The challenge that flow arts gave me was that distraction. I poured my life into those sock poi, that staff, those pins, those devil sticks, and that hoop. I owe everything to the flow arts, because they helped me through that time in a way that nothing else could. So I thank the flow arts for everything they've done for me and to me. For every time I've thrown my prop down in frustration and watched and rewatched that same tutorial. And for every time I've thrown my prop down in uncontainable excitement to pick it back up and explore the new trick. The flow arts has brought me something beautiful. Because it has taught me that, like life, every time we hit ourselves, drop, or tangle, we get just a smidgen better. And one can never get better without learning to make mistakes.
Yo, is that a new trick?
That sounds good.
To you this... Yeah, but it... It's okay, we cut it out. It did not happen. No, it's cut.